could you just explain what a website host is and what kinds of things authors should look for before they actually invest in one?
Yes. So a website host is basically just the place that hosts your website. It allows you to publish your site to the internet, and it's where all your important files and the data for your site are stored. When you're looking for a host, you want to look for something that suits your needs. So if you're just you only have one book out, you don't need a huge capacity of storage and bandwidth. Find something a little smaller, and the good ones out there will have different tiers for different prices, and you can pick what you need. And then you want to look for one that has really good customer service. Because if you're new to this and you're doing your own site and something goes wrong, you want somebody to be able to help you and to be able to walk you through it without having to wait 2-3 weeks, or have them be like, because I've dealt with a few in the years past that have said, oh, hey, do this. And it was like super technical. And I was doing it. Luckily, I could understand what they were saying, but I was doing it on behalf of a friend. And I was like, if they just sent this to them, they'd have no idea what to do. But you want to look for somebody who is going to help you out, who will say, you know what, if you can't do this, we'll give you the steps. We'll show you pictures. We'll help you do it yourself. But if you're having trouble, we'll help you. We'll do it for you. And that's the kind of people the host that you want to look for. You want to look for one that offers an SSL certificate. And that gives you that little padlock in the corner. It makes your site secure. It gives people who are visiting your site that confidence that you've thought of them and you've thought of their data and information, and making sure that that's secure. And they will feel more, I guess, less reluctant to leave. Because when I go on one and I see that they don't have that little lock, I'm like, oh, do I want to stay? Do I want to explore this page? And I either decide to leave, or I say, you know what, I'm not giving any information. It's not asking for any information. I'll go. And you also want to look for one that offers a domain name. There are loads out there that will give you a year's free domain name. And then it's really good to make sure that you keep everything together. So that way you're not trying to keep a track of like 8 different places. Your host is here, your domain is over here, because your domain is going to expire before your host expires. But if it's all in one, they will have that there, and you can just do it all at the same time automatically, or when it comes up. And a really good one will say, like, because I started out with my domain name on GoDaddy. I was like, you know what, I'm going to switch over. And I switched to Bluehost, but my domain was still on GoDaddy. And they sent, Bluehost sent a reminder, hey, just letting you know, your domain name is about to expire. We want you to be aware of this. And that's a really good host, letting you know that your domain name somewhere else is going to expire. I haven't heard anything from GoDaddy, and I'm not saying anything bad about GoDaddy, because I've used them in the past and they're pretty good. But I use Bluehost for my website and anything else that I do, and they're really great with everything that I just mentioned. And they go above and beyond and say, hey, just so you know, which I think is a really key point to being a good host.
Yeah, definitely. I have a couple of domains on GoDaddy and have actually had emails from them saying stuff's about to expire. So I wonder if they've changed it, or it's like for certain things it happens and certain things it doesn't. I don't know. But just to go back to the SSL certificates, one of my pet peeves is website hosts that charge you extra for them.
Oh, yeah.
They are free. I really want to emphasize this to anyone who is new to websites. You should never pay for an SSL certificate. Your web host should give them you for free. And if they don't, there is a free service called Let's Encrypt that will give you one that has all the bits and bobs that you need. And again, it's free. It's not like free, but it's free because they want the internet to be more secure. It protects you and it protects your audience. This is one of my massive pet peeves. I don't know if you can tell.
You hide it well.